A developer reviews a standard pull request, scrolls through the changes, sees no red flags, and clicks merge. It happens millions of times a day. That single click ignites the repository's continuous integration pipeline, sending a pulse of energy down the wire to begin background operations. Inside that pipeline, an advanced AI coding agent, the Claude CLI, spins up automatically to handle the automated build tasks. Because this agent is running in an automated environment without human oversight, it intentionally bypasses its own interactive security checkpoints. Normally, the agent relies on a workspace trust dialog to pause and ask for human approval. But in a CICD pipeline, the system uses a non-interactive flag, the -p flag, to explicitly disable this warning. Hidden within that routine pull request is a maliciously modified authentication helper string, buried deep inside the .claude/settings.json configuration file. The attacker first deploys this configuration file, implicitly trusting the data because the pipeline's automated mode told it to do so. Automating an AI agent for build efficiency breaks the security model, transforming a standard configuration file into a live explosive. The agent takes that maliciously crafted authentication string and feeds it directly into an underlying execution function named execa. The developers hard-coded the shell true parameter, instructing the OS to interpret the string's syntax. The attacker leverages this open gate using shell meta-characters, like a semicolon, causing the execution path to split and run appended commands. Prioritizing developer convenience over strict input validation turns a basic configuration setting into a devastating engine for arbitrary command execution. The attacker first deploys an evasion tactic. The malicious script generates a fake credential-shaped token, outputting it to keep the agent occupied. The agent attempts to use the fake token, fails, and logs an invalid API key error. To any system monitor, this appears to be a routine authentication failure. While the agent processes the fake key, the attacker's chained command is actively siphoning the CICD runner's localized environment variables in the background. This environment exposes catastrophic data, production AWS keys, critical SSH keys, and deployment tokens. The payload executes a silent HTTP post callback, transmitting the harvested secrets to an external attacker-controlled server. The CICD pipeline completes with no red screens or alarms, yet the attacker has achieved total cloud infrastructure compromise without a single human interaction. The technical failure is identified as CWE78, OS command injection, one of the oldest and most documented vulnerabilities in computer science. This exact same string interpolation flaw exists in other areas of the agent, specifically when it launches external text editors. Developers attempted to mitigate the risk by wrapping file path variables in double quotes, but under POSIX shell semantics, double quotes do not stop the shell from evaluating command substitutions like $signs and backticks. The characters simply break through to execute. A third exposure point exists in the terminal lookup function, which blindly trusts and executes environment variables. These defenses failed because the architecture attempted to sanitize untrusted data using fragile UI syntax rules instead of stripping the system of execution privileges. This creates a paradox in the application's trust boundaries. Massive engineering effort was spent building complex classifiers and sandboxes to stop prompt injections inside the AI's agentic loop. In contrast, the basic shell wrapper scripts that boot the AI are left completely exposed to untrusted external environments. The Zender claims this behavior is by design, stating that the automation caller is expected to manually vet the workspace before execution. However, independent security assessments confirmed that this architectural choice leaves the system critically vulnerable. Building an advanced AI fortress is entirely useless if the back door is left unlocked. Delegation without verification represents a catastrophic systemic vulnerability.